We are going to find the equation of a line that passes through these 2 points, the point 3, 4, and 1, negative 6, using a scatter plot and what we call linear regression. Regression is just a fancy name of saying, all right, we have these points, let's find the equation that works for these points. So what we want to do is we want to open up a new document, say no if you have to save anything, and I want you to open up lists and spreadsheets. Now the top line where it says A, B, C, D for the columns, what we can do is we can name these different columns. So I'm going to name this one X, and I'm going to name column B Y. So it kind of fits with our 2 points. So I'm going to put in my X value, which is 3 for the first point, and 4 for the second point. The next point's negative 1, and I'll put in a 6. So I have 2 points now. If you had more points, you could put them in there. And basically what we've done now is we've created a table of values. In order to create a scatter plot, which is just a plot of all the points, we are going to want to, you can do it 2 ways. You can hit the home key, and you could go down here to what looks like a bar graph, or you can hit Control Document, because up and above it says plus page. So hit Control Document, and we want the data and statistics, which is that little bar graph right there. So we hit data and statistics, and now we have our 2 points. And what we have to do is we have to basically make the axes, the x-axis and the y-axis. So I'm going to scroll down here to where it says click to add variable. And when you click on it, you have the 2 variables that we named in the other screen. If you hit X, it's going to plot the 2 X's. We had negative 1, there's negative 1, there's 3, there's 3, plots it on a number line. But I want Y's as well, so I have to go over to here. You scroll over until you get to the point where you're going to add a variable. Click on that, and click Y. So now we have 2 points. Now what we want to do is something called regression. Regression, like I said, is just we want to find a line that's going to fit these 2 points. So if you go to menu and you go through this, plot type, it's not there, not really there, actions, nope, nothing there, analyze. Analyze is where you want to be. So regression is number 6 in analyze. It might be different on your calculator, but the first 2 are linear graphs. And since we're trying to find a line, we're going to use one of these 2 equations, or one of these 2 options. But there's a quadratic option if it looks like the points form the parabola, or the graph of a cubic function, a quartic function, power functions, exponential, all of these different ones. But we want y equals mx plus b. So we'll just go ahead and choose that. It draws a line, and it comes up with the equation. We get our slope, which is negative 1/2, and we have our y-intercept, which is positive 5.5, which would have been right there. So just by plotting the 2 points in here, and then using our graph and regressing a line to it, we find the line of best fit, which is actually the line of the equation.